If you're a scientist, you know that writing is one of your most important activities, and maybe you have already tried to set writing goals. Writing goals are a fantastic way to write more regularly and more efficiently, but they can be quite tricky to set. In particular, many of us scientists tend to underestimate the time it takes to write a paper, and then when we don't reach our writing goals, we end up feeling disappointed and demotivated. In this video, I would like to introduce a simple and efficient method to set more realistic goals and to rekindle with your motivation the scientific writing tracker. Hi, my name is Gayane Kedia. I'm a researcher in neuroscience and psychology at the University of Graz in Austria. I'm also the founder of a brilliantmind.blog. A brilliantmind.blog is a blog that accompanies scientists in their daily work by providing methods and inspiration to improve your writing skills, to boost your productivity, and to manage self-doubts and frustrations. And today I would like to introduce you to my new baby, the Scientific Writing Tracker. The Scientific Writing Tracker is a self-awareness tool that brings structure to your writing and enhances its efficiency. You can download it on a brilliantmind.blog. You will find it in our toolbox, or you can search for it in our search box. When you open the writing tracker, Excel will display a security warning about macros. These macros are needed to automate tracker tasks and generate graphs. But don't worry, they are completely safe. They're designed to improve your experience without interacting with any files outside the tracker. So to activate them, click on Enable Macros and then on Enable Content in the upper bar of the Excel sheet. The writing tracker consists of 12 monthly sheets going from January to December, a year sheet compiling the yearly data, and your writing in graphs to visualize your achievements. When you start a new writing session, go to the current month and enter the date, and you're going to see that the weekday and the week number will appear automatically. You can also enter the location where you work. You will see that that column contains a drop-down menu with several locations, but if you want to add a new location, you can just click on Add option, enter the name of the location, and it will appear in the drop-down menu. In the monthly tab, you can also indicate the method that you use to write more efficiently if you rely on any method. You can also enter the type of project you're working on, the project name, the section that you plan to work on, the writing phase you're at, the time when you start, the number of words in your documents as at the beginning of your session, and the number of words you plan to write. At the end of the session, complete the line by entering the time at which you finished, the final number of words in your document, how focused and how satisfied you were. And you're going to see that based on this data, the tracker automatically computes how long you worked, how many words you wrote, which percentage of your word goal you achieved, that is, how many words in comparison with what you had planned to write you achieve, and the mean number of words you wrote per hour. After having recorded a few sessions, you can measure your progress by looking at your monthly statistics at the top of each sheet. And in the year sheet, you will find the combined data of all 12 months. Please remember that this yearly sheet needs to be updated each time you enter new data in your monthly sheet. You need to click on the bottom at the top of the sheet to update it. And if you want to have a visual representation of your writing activity, you can go to the tab called Your Writing in Graphs. Here again, each time you enter new data, you need to update the graphs by clicking on the corresponding button. And you will see first how much time and how many words you have written every week. So if you want to create a writing habit, if, for example, you want to give yourself the goal to write every week 10 hours, you can follow on that graph whether you reach your goal every week. You can also check how focused and satisfied you were every week and which percentage of your goal you achieved. This weekly matrix gives you an insight in your improvement. For example, you can use it to see if your focus and satisfaction and if the ability to set goals has improved during the year. Tracking these trends in general will help you identify what works best for you in your writing process and adjust your strategies accordingly. On that sheet, you will also see the time you spent working on each section of each project. And frankly, that's the reason why I created a tracker, because I always wanted to know how much time it would take me to write a paper and to write each section of the paper. I find that this is immensely useful to set new goals, because if you track all your writing, you will know exactly how much time it takes you to, for example, draft your introduction, or to create your figures, or to submit your paper on the journal platform. And so instead of setting goals that are way too ambitious and ending up stressed and disappointed in your performance, you can base your goals on your best estimate, which is how much time it took you last time. So that's the thing I'm really excited about. But you will see there are also other graphs representing the number of words written per hour and your focus by writing location. I find that's also very interesting to check whether you're more productive in certain places. And finally, you will find a graph displaying how focused you were during using different methods. Here again, the idea is to empirically test the conditions that maximize your productivity. By incorporating the scientific writing tracker into your daily writing routine, you can gain valuable insight into your writing habits, you can learn to set more realistic goals, and in general, boost your productivity and satisfaction with your writing process. So don't wait for things to happen on their own. Download the tracker from abrilliantmind.blog and start exploring its features. I'm sure that as you use it, you will discover even more ways it can benefit your writing workflow. And if you have any questions, feedback, or stories about how the scientific writing tracker has helped you, I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to leave a comment below this video or to reach out via our blog. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and here's to your success in making scientific writing a more structured, efficient, and most importantly, enjoyable part of your work.